Good morning, everyone. We got a little frog in my throat this morning. It is 10 of 7, getting an early start today because it's going to be a sunshiny day and kind of got some open spaces like yesterday. So I want to get into my spot tonight, Sahagún, hopefully like 1 o'clock. That would be my ideal. So heading out, my little albergue was closed on Sunday, so no services of any kind there this morning. So I'm looking for that first cup of coffee 6 kilometers up the road at La Diego's. And Sahagún is about 22 kilometers for the day. And it's the official halfway point on the Camino. Halfway. Nothing too much here. I did not leave my albergue yesterday. Oh, and our dinner was not what you would really think of as a community dinner, but it was, we were all at supper tables in the same room. And it was good. All right, see you down the trail. Look at this nice tree-lined path. Beautiful. Different story from yesterday. Got trees, hills, sunrise. Ah, beautiful. It's a lovely start to a good day. Here we are, coming into the little town of Ladigos. 373.870 kilometers to Santiago. I'm gonna find a little place for some coffee. Oh, good morning, Rooster. Down there. There. Let me go explore. All right, that was a lovely stop. Got a cafe. There wasn't much for food choices. They were even out of the patata tortilla, so I had to get a croissant, an orange juice, and a cup of coffee. But it was a nice outdoor cafe kind of thing. Saw a lot of people. It was the stop apparently in that town. So met a man from Canada who's riding his bike. He rode his bike from Malaga to here, and now he's gonna go up, and he said he decided this really wasn't what he wanted to see. He wants to do the coast, so he's going up. Gonna take a train up to Santander and then ride his bike over to Bilbao, all along the coast on the Del Norte Trail. So that sounds like fun. We exchanged some social media information so we can follow each other because he's got a YouTube channel too. So fun. Making my way out of this little town. Kind of looks like I'm gonna be along the road for a little while here. Aha, look at that sign. Sahagún, 13 kilometers, León, 80. And León is the end of the meseta. Although today has been quite lovely. This path is really nice. It's along a quiet road, it's shaded, there's bushes. It's very nice. So, coming up to the next little town up here soon. On I go. All right, 10 o'clock. Making good progress. That was Terrendios de los Templarios. Tiny, tiny town. That's a problem is I ran out of cash yesterday because my albergue wanted everything in cash. So that was like 41 euros. And kind of cleaned me out. So there's no ATM machines in these little bitty places. But I'll be fine in Sahagún. I got a banana and a protein bar and a piece of bread from last night. So I got food. I got another granola bar too. So I'm okay. Filled up my water. But my 80-cent banana didn't buy me a lot of patience. She was, she's busy trying to get her albergue all cleaned up for the next crew. And she was just kind of like, okay, take your banana and go. But she wouldn't take cards, so it's my only choice. But I got to use the bathroom and fill my water bladder and got a banana. So it's all good. And she wished me buen Camino when I left. So I get it. She's working hard. Let me show you what's out here. It's kind of pretty, but it's out in the open now again. So this, I think, is going to be the walk into Sahagún through the farm fields. So I'm glad I have that extra hour left at before 7 this morning instead of my usual just before 8. There's a nice breeze blowing. So I think I got about 10 kilometers to go. 2 5Ks. Should get me in there. I'll take a break. Get in a little afternoon. That'd be great. So, see you down the trail. Now this is the little town of Moratinos. It's probably albergue and 3 houses. And this is where they store their wine and food and things. Not all of it, obviously, but store some of it. So it goes all the way around. Got some pilgrims up there walking around. So let's go see what's in Moratinos. Maybe somebody will take a card. Good news. They take a card. And he says, for today only, we're making bacon and eggs if you would like. What I like. Yes. I am in heaven here. It'll be interesting to see the Spanish version of bacon and eggs, but I don't even care. Bacon and eggs, and he took a card. Oh, I'm in heaven. And this is the view. Moratinos. Good stop. Well, that was wonderful. That will power me through to the end here, to Sahagún. So, that was my lunch, basically. Well-timed stop. So, on I go to Sahagún. Okay, here it is. Come around this corner. We should see Sahagún in the distance. There it is. It's going to be one of those towns that you see for a long time before getting in there. But it sure is a sight for sore eyes. Thank you. Could it be? Yes, it is. You know what this means. 400 kilometers. 400 kilometers. What? From the beginning to now. 26 days. 400 kilometers. Yeehaw! Here it is, the halfway point, right through these two arches. There we go, 2 kilometers that way and I'll be in Sahagún. Very cool. There's this nice little park here, an old church. Alrighty, finishing up here as I walked into Sahagún. It's about 1:30 and it's been a good day. I had some really nice conversations. I met a young man from Pittsburgh and we walked together, 25 years old, for about half an hour. Just really asking him how he heard about the Camino and why he wanted to do the Camino, and he's kind of in a turning point in his life. The oldest in his family, very traditional Irish Catholic, Pittsburgh, generation after generation, and he's kind of the first one who broke out of that mold and moved to DC, but it was a strange and not a good fit, I guess. The culture shock was not good, and so he left his job. He actually has another job, but he had the time to come and do the Camino, and he knew a friend who had done it and said he just really felt like when he came back, he noticed a calmness about him, centeredness about him, so he's doing the Camino. It's really cool to see young people take the time to just go off and get away from all the electronics and the pressures of their peer groups and their families, and just really give themselves some time to think. Very cool. I like it. Same for us old people. Going off and doing it and just figuring out what's going on in our heads. It's good. So, off I am to my albergue, the Monasterio de Santa Cruz. Should be interesting. It sounds like it's a really unique place. So I'll share that with you and see you later on down the trail. Ciao. Well, kids, I'm here. All checked into my albergue. I got a private room, which is super cool, with my own bathroom. So that's nice. And the place is pretty cool. I'll show you it here. A little vegan pizza. Got some leftovers for later. That should tide me over. This is the convent, Monasterio. Or at least, I don't know, the ruins side of it. It's cool. They're very, very nice. So anyway, till tomorrow, I'll see you on the trail. Ciao.